How Giorgia Meloni took Italy's far right to power, Part 1. Giorgia Meloni and her brothers of Italy are now in power in Italy. Among the things she has done is strengthening bilateral relations with India. Giorgia Meloni, 45, is Italy's first female prime minister. Sarcastic, determined, and stubborn, Giorgia learned the art of putting aside her enemies very early in her life. She was bullied in her school for being overweight, which allowed her to realize the importance of casting her enemies aside. After riding high on opinion polls, Giorgia's brothers of Italy came to power. According to various political gurus, the Brothers of Italy is a direct offspring of fascism. Born in Garbetella, Rome, Giorgia's interest in politics grew at a very early stage. She enrolled with Fronte della Gioventù at the age of 15. The party Giorgia joined was established by Giorgio Almirante, a minister in dictator Benito Mussolini's government. In her biography, I Am Giorgia, Meloni mentions that the first day she visited MSI's office, she found herself in a room filled only with men who were listening to a speech by Marco Marsilio, the then president of the Brothers of Italy of Abruzzo. An article published on The Guardian mentions the following. 3 decades on, Marsilio still remembers her arrival. I immediately noticed and appreciated her solid characteristics, he told The Observer. She is determined, committed, and has always kept her word. When she takes something on, she focuses deeply and sticks with it right until the end. Meloni is coherent, real, and her success has never gone to her head, said Giovanni Donzelli, a Brothers of Italy deputy who met Meloni in her teens when she went to Florence to help with campaigning for MSI's youth contingent. In public, they say she laughs little and always seems angry, but in private, she is pleasant. The article further mentions. Meloni became the youngest vice president of the Chamber of Deputies in 2006. In 2008, Berlusconi became the Prime Minister of Italy for the 3rd time and appointed Meloni as the Youth Minister. However, the National Alliance was dissolved in 2009. Following the incident, Meloni went on to found Brothers of Italy in 2012. The Guardian article mentions Meloni's new party languished at about 4% in the 2018 general elections, but a small breakthrough came a year later, when the party performed better than expected in the European parliamentary elections. Since then, Meloni has worked to pull the party from the fringes by remolding it as a conservative champion of patriotism.
I have never had any sympathy or felt any closeness to undemocratic regimes, for any regime, including fascism. I have always considered the racial laws of 1938 as the lowest moment in the history of Italy, a disgrace that will mark our country forever.
How did you find this information? Please mention this in the comments section. We would also like to know the kind of content you want to watch, and we will try to create it for you. For more news and updates, follow Airr News.